Why is social integration so difficult in modern Europe? Imagine moving to a new country and feeling like you are on the outside looking in. That's what many migrants and minorities experience in Europe today. Social integration is about becoming part of society, sharing in its opportunities and responsibilities. But despite many efforts, it remains a tough goal to reach. One reason is Europe's long history of defining national identity around a specific language, culture, or religion. When large groups of newcomers arrive, some citizens see this as a threat to their traditions. This fear fuels resistance to integration policies and creates tension. Political parties on the right often use these fears to gain support, making it harder to build inclusive communities. Economic barriers also play a big role. Many migrants face discrimination when looking for jobs. Their foreign qualifications might not be recognized, or they may lack local networks that help find work. This can trap them in low-paying jobs or unemployment. When people are pushed to the edges of society, they often end up living in segregated neighborhoods. This physical separation makes it harder for different groups to meet and understand each other. Policies meant to help integration are not always consistent across Europe. Some countries requiring language classes or tests on national values. But critics say focusing only on assimilation ignores the importance of mutual respect. Even if migrants learn the language and adopt local customs, they can still face exclusion in jobs and social activities. This shows that integration is more than just individual effort. Society needs to change too. The migration crisis of the 2010s made these issues worse. When hundreds of thousands of asylum seekers arrived suddenly, countries like Greece and Italy struggled to cope. The European Union faced disagreements about how to share the responsibility. This lack of unity made it harder to respond effectively and increased public skepticism about migration. Trust between communities is key for social integration. When people feel ignored or threatened, they become less willing to support inclusive policies. Migrants who face discrimination may withdraw, creating a cycle of mistrust. Media coverage of crime or extremism, even if rare, can deepen fears and stereotypes. Looking at history, Europe has always been a place of movement and mixing. But today's rapid migration, combined with the legacy of nation-states and globalization, makes integration more complex. The European Union aims to unite diverse nations, but it faces a challenge. Can it include internal diversity without losing social cohesion? To improve the situation, countries need to focus on better access to education and jobs, fight discrimination, and create more chances for communities to interact. But real progress also depends on changing attitudes and encouraging open conversations about identity and belonging. History shows that change is possible, but it takes time, patience, and a willingness to face tough questions. In the end, social integration in Europe is difficult because of deep-rooted identities, economic hurdles, uneven policies, and the pressures of large-scale migration. Overcoming these challenges will need ongoing effort from governments, communities, and individuals as Europe continues to shape its identity in a connected world.